Kick your shoes off, take a load off. Don't go nowhere till the show's off. Oh, you know it's gonna be a movie when you got Cletus Cassidy on your TV. Yeah, already know Mr. Funny Man. Coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show. Again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show.
Hey man, good morning, good people, and good morning, bad people. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Get up from there. In the word of Daddy Jack Holmes. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another edition of See You in the Morning. It's a Messy Monday. Messy Monday. I got a lot today. One of my topics today could be the day that I go ahead and get canceled. They might be my cancel day. This could be the last episode ever. Could be the last episode ever, but we'll see what happens. Welcome to another edition of See You in the Morning. My horrible idea to get up in the morning and put too much of my personal business out there in the street. Just to come through and tell y'all way too much. Got way too much going on. And I do it. It gets messy. It goes left. There's so much that happens on the show. But it's a good time. It's a good time. Today's Messy Monday. I got things on my mind, some stuff. I got my weekend recap, all kinds of stuff. But if this is your first time hearing this, you're about to experience something so cold. If you've been here before, you found it out robbery to come back again, I appreciate you because you could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me, and I appreciate that. First thing we do on this show, man, is I go ahead and I speak to the people. I'm trying to get in today. I'm cutting out some of the minutia. I'm going to cut out some of the minutiae of the show. I'm getting straight into the show today. So the first thing I do, man, is I go ahead and I shout out all of the people who shout me out. If you say hi to me, I say hi back. That's all I got for you. So we started off by giving out the mythical morning medals. That's for the first 3 people that say good morning. So let me go ahead and get that. The bronze medal this morning goes to Wendy Riddick. Big shout out to Wendy Riddick. Wendy said, she been listening to the show. I've been in the Bath and Body Works too long. She's like, you've been in Bath and Body Works. We got to get out of here. That's not made for the African American. And she says, I see you in the mornings and I pretty much feel like you're African American. So she gave me some African American oils to wear. So now I've been greased up like Kentucky Fried Chicken. And so thank you, Wendy, for trying to make sure I smell African. Matter of fact, I had some of the oil on the other day. And somebody jumped in my car. They thought I was an Uber driver. That's how African I smell. That is exactly how African I smell. So bronze medal goes out to Wendy. Silver goes to Lisa this morning. And the gold goes to my main man, Denzel Gold Glover, in the building with the gold once again. So gold medal, Denzel Gold Glover with the gold. Lisa, silver, Wendy with the bronze. Almost getting one. Coming in the aluminum fourth is IDA. And got 5 on it goes to Dolores. There it is. I can make up new stuff every day. Big shout outs to the future clerk of the circuit court, Yolanda Boyd Daughtry. Good morning to you. Keisha Maxwell, good morning. Carlita, good morning. Lynette Smith, good morning. Pastor Shy. It's crazy that that's his name, but he's not shy at all. But Pastor Shy, good morning. Franita, good morning. My man Dane, good morning. Monica, good morning. Calling people heathens this morning. My man Big Johnny in the building. Courtney Weston and Murphy, the pride of North Carolina, in the building. While I got Monica and Dame in here, I told you it's a Messy Monday. I'm going to get into my weekend recap. Let me tell y'all something that I've learned. I'm going to go ahead and say this. Ladies, y'all get a bad rap for being gossipers. Ladies, they be like, ladies gossip a lot. Ladies gossip. But these men out here in the year of our Lord 2024, These men, good morning, Stephanie. These men out here in the year of our Lord 2024 are worse than a lot of the ladies. They are worse than a lot of the ladies. I'll give you a perfect example. I saw this over the weekend, and it upset me. Dame, I'm asking you, Dame, because you got a son that plays now college football, and I'm gonna ask Mo because you are wrapped up in there. I was this weekend. They had, if you're familiar with the sport of football, now they have tackle football. Kids now specialize; they play sports all year long. When I was a kid, you didn't just play one sport; you played every sport. Whatever the season was, you played that sport. Now you may have been better at one sport than the others, but you played all of them. When football season came, you played football. Then you left football, you either ran track or you wrestled or you played basketball. Then you played baseball or soccer. You played all these different sports all year. You cross-played sports. Nowadays, kids find one sport. Kids find one sport. The kid plays one sport. That's the sport they play. They start specializing. A kid plays baseball all year long. They play basketball all year long. Baseball and basketball, I had no problem with kids playing baseball and basketball all year long. Now, I feel like at a certain time, if you make a kid from the age of 9, 10 years old, play that one sport every day, all day for their whole life, I feel like they'll get burnt out by the time where it's important. By the time they get ready to play college ball, I feel like a lot of them get burnt out. They don't want to play no more. That's why you see a dearth of kids playing at the college level, because a lot of them just be like, I'm tired of it. But a lot of kids still continue to play. They get better. They're doing things that we weren't able to do at our age because we had a limited. They're not necessarily better athletes than we were. They're more experienced athletes at a younger age now. Now they got guys playing football all year long. I'm totally against it. I don't like football all year long. I don't like it. Young kids are playing tackle football all year long. It's too much. Too much. You got 9, 10, 11, 12-year-olds playing football all year long. That's just ridiculous, in my opinion. Their bodies need a chance to break. Their bodies need a chance to take a break, to recover. Football is a contact sport. Now, a lot of them ain't hitting and tackling. A lot of them ain't even getting coached well at the young age, but they playing. Now they start getting up older, and they're playing tackle football all for their high schools. Then they playing 7-on-7 football all the time. And a lot of people try to say that the 7-on-7 is just touch. They just run around, blah, 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 blah. Still wear and tear in the body. The football wear and tear is a different wear and tear, different type of wear and tear. And I think that some of the motives of some of these coaches are horrible. A lot of these coaches, I don't think, had the best interests of kids at heart. I'll give you a perfect example. Over the weekend, there was a 7-on-7 high school tournament, and a lot of the schools got in there. Now, the coaches will say this is a good opportunity for their kids to learn their system or to connect and be able to be better. It makes their team better in the school year, and I disagree. I've never seen a team be a better tackle football team because they dominated on the 7-on-7 circuit. I've never seen it. In fact, I've seen the opposite. I've seen my beloved alma mater win every 7-on-7 tournament there was and then go out and not win zero games during the year. Won 0 games. They win all the 7-on-7. They are 7-on-7 kings and don't win their tackle game, because tackle football is completely different than that. The quarterback's mindset is different. It's different when you just 4 seconds and they blow a whistle, or 4 seconds and somebody's knocking your block off. Completely different. And now we got kids. This weekend it was a 7-on-7 tournament, and it was a kid, highly regarded kid from the peninsula, playing on a game in the South Side. It meant nothing to anybody. You get a little trophy. But this kid has already secured his college future. They already know what college he's going to. He's already a starter on the team. He's a team leader, all of that stuff, right? He goes out there, plays in this 7-on-7 game, which means absolutely nothing, and has a horrendous leg injury. I'm talking about a really, really bad injury. A really bad injury. No way he's playing again this year. And with the type of injury that he had, he might not be playing football again ever. Horrible injury. And when I got word of it, I was talking to another coach that was out there. He told me about it. And I'm in a sports coaching group on the internet, and I just put out there, hey man, prayers for this program, man. Bad news coming out of that program, man. Prayers up for the program for something better. Here go guys. Well, who was it? What happened? Tell me who it is. What's the name of the kid? And I got another guy there telling me, hey, here's what happened. Let me tell you the kid's name, this, that, and the third. Not necessary. Why are you putting, first of all, he's at Warwick High School. At Warwick High School. First of all, let me tell y'all something. It's a HIPAA violation for me to get on. It's a HIPAA violation for you to be out there just spreading rumors about somebody's injury. That's a HIPAA violation. That's a federal law. But these dudes are so thirsty for info. They want to know name, address, phone number. Then folks be like, well, if we don't know which person, how can we pray? No, that is a child, a kid. Ain't nobody got time to be putting a kid's information out there. Why I got to put the kid's information out there? I ain't got to tell you that kid's name. Just know that there was a kid. No, Chandler, you can be nosy. I get what you're doing. Being nosy is one thing. But wanting to know what kind of injury, how many toes the boy has, all this, ain't none of your business. The boy ain't put it out there, his family ain't put it out there, and the school ain't put it out there. I don't have to put it out there. And I'm not going to. And there was a little man up there having a whole hissy fit about it. He was mad. He was mad. And I told him, man, sit down somewhere. You're being a lady today. Enjoy. I hope you get a free meal today because you act like a lady. I hope you get a free Mother's Day meal because you are acting like a lady. Wendy Williams. That's what I called him. I called the man Wendy Williams. I did. It's a messy Monday. I'm telling y'all, I was messy all day yesterday. Messy Monday. There's so much. There's so much mess I want to talk. But I'm just telling y'all, I think people think social media is real life. Social media is not real life. It's an entertainment. It's entertainment out here. And when you start mixing other people's real lives, mixing people's real lives out there on this entertainment streets, it can get real messy real quick. Real messy real quick. No, weekend recap, I'm going to get into it, but I'm being messy on this Monday. Now, yesterday was Mother's Day. Yesterday was Mother's Day, a beautiful day for everybody. Everybody enjoys Mother's Day, except for the people that don't enjoy Mother's Day. Mother's Day, of course, brings a myriad of emotions. You have a lot of people, man, who are dealing with just the joy of having a mother. You have people who are great mothers, and they're being mothers are being separated. Mothers are being celebrated. Mothers being celebrated. I think it's a beautiful thing. All the moms out there. Of course, Mother's Day carries a separate energy than Father's Day. Father's Day energy is completely different. I get angry every year when people have to qualify the fathers. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers that deserve it. Happy Father's Day to the good fathers. Happy Father's Day to real fathers. They even go as far as throw out there, Happy Father's Day to the moms. Happy Father's Day to the moms who are being dads. You're not a mom being a dad. You are a mom being a mom. That's all. I hate to tell you this, moms. I talk about this all the time. If you're a mom, all you can be is a mom. You could be the greatest mom ever. You can't be a dad. Even if you play the role of a dad. Even if you play the role of a dad, you're still a mom. I was on church. I played the role of a deacon. I don't get to go deacon anywhere. I don't just get to walk into people's church and introduce myself as a deacon. I was playing a role. I'm not a true deacon. It's just not how it works. If I play the role of a police officer, I'm not going to be a policeman. I'm a dad. When the kids are here with just me, I'm not their dad and their mom. I'm just a dad. I'm not breastfeeding. My kids get hungry, I can't slap a titty in their mouth. I'm not made for it. And that's exactly what I want to talk about, Denzel. I've been able to deal with the negative energy that comes with the dadding and Mother's Day and Father's Day, how Mother's Day and Father's Day are treated, the dadding. This year on Mother's Day, I found what I thought was I just thought it went too far. I didn't think Mother's Day caught any of that kind of energy. And I just need some help because I don't even know. I don't understand how this works. So y'all gonna have to help me with this. I seen a post that said, if nobody tells y'all happy Mother's Day to the studs, no paragraph needed. We know what we do. Happy Mother's Day to the studs. I'm so confused. I'm confuzzled. Chuck and you put it right out there. I am. Where do they fall in? Somebody help me understand where they get in. Where? I saw the text, and I'm constantly trying to become more evolved. I'm constantly trying to, and I told you this might be my last show ever. I'm constantly trying to become more evolved and understand everything that's going on in life. How did the studs get in there? Lisa, don't act like you don't know what the studs are. Let's not go down that road. But in the alphabet community, the letter people, LGBTQIA plus community, the studs are the ladies that are the men. That's the ladies, that's the men. They are often called studs. Those are very strong ladies. The lady gentlemen, the Mr. Sisters. So here's the thing. You say stud daddies, okay, and I see that's a community. I'm learning more. But do they get to choose which holiday they pick? Do studs get to get both Mother's Day and Father's Day? I don't know where to go with this thing. I'm so lost. I didn't even know we was allowed to still say studs. Normally when I think of studs, I think of earrings. But which way do we go with this? How do they get to have both? They get to have Mother's Day and Father's Day. I don't think you get to get a bonus for being a stud. I think you got to draw a line in the sand. I think stud, you got to choose it like you choose a political party. Either you're a mom, a dad, or you independent. Mom, dad, independent. That's it. We got to figure this out. I think you got to declare it before the season starts. You come in January, you let everybody know. I'm a mom, I'm a dad, one of the two. I think there's a nuance to the whole community, and I need to get somebody to come in and explain it to me. I think there's a nuance in that community. There's a lot of stuff in that community that I didn't know was in that community. Like family stuff, like they call you dad and uncle, cousin, and son. It ain't what we think. You calling me daddy? That ain't what we think. This is a different connotation to daddy. So I think transgender women, I think we're gonna come to the point. I'm telling y'all, we're gonna come to the point in this country society that Mother's Day and Father's Day gonna get canceled. First of all, Mother's Day and Father's Day are American holidays. They don't even celebrate it throughout the world. I learned that later on in life when I was doing a comedy show one time in New York on Father's Day. And it was all in the audience, it was all people from other countries. It was a comedy show I did in New York. It was one of those shows where if you ever go to New York, if you ever in Times Square, it'll be guys and girls out there just handing out. Everybody just be out there, hey, you want to go to a comedy club? Here's a ticket to a comedy club, ticket to a comedy club. They just be handing them out. So the only people that end up coming to the show is tourists. It'll be people from all over the world. They be like, hey, I've never been to a comedy club. I go to one. I go see comedy. In comedy club. I go laugh. I go chuckle. Ha ha. So that particular day I went to the show and it was like people from Sweden and all over the world in that show. There weren't even no Americans in there. And it was Father's Day that day. And everybody was in there trying to do Father's Day jokes. And the people from other countries are like, we don't understand. You celebrate a father? You get a day for this? I didn't father. I'm father 365 day. Why they didn't understand it. It's a very Americanized holiday. So now I got to understand what the rules are for Mother's Day or Father's Day. Is it Mother's Day because you are a mother or because you play the role? Is it Father's Day because you are a father or you play the role of a father? And so, again, it's a confusing. I need clarification. I need to bring in a professional. I need somebody who's studying. I need somebody that's out there studying like a daddy. I'm studying like a daddy. That I need clarification. Because I just think that's an unfair caveat that they get to choose which way they go. Where's LaTroy? I need LaTroy here today because LaTroy is in the community. He knows. And so then, does that mean that the guys in the community can choose which one? You don't have to be a father no more. I don't want to be a father no more. So you get to be a mom now? Because when you got the two men that are raising a child, is it two daddies, two moms? I don't know the math. I'm failing the LGBTQIA math test because I don't know. I have no idea. This question, and I don't even mean it from a place of harm. I really have it from a place of ignorance. I have no idea how it works. I have no idea how the titles work in the community. Somebody's got to explain it to me. Do you get two dads or is it dad, bonus dad? Especially when we start talking about adoption. When we start talking about adoption, and I know now they're LGBTQIA plus couples are granted adoptions. So when you go and adopt, what do we call everybody? Everybody adopt. So the child's not born to either parent. So do we go? And then what happened when we had like the artificial insemination? That it's messy in here. It's messy. But hopefully everybody enjoyed their Mother's Day yesterday. But I don't know if I can give Studs credit for Mother's Day. I don't know if I can give the Studs Mother's Day credit. I'm here to let everybody get their proper due. I want everybody to get their credit, give credit where credit deserves. I just have no idea if I'm okay with. I'm more comfortable letting the Studs get Father's Day. I think I'm okay with Studs getting Father's. First of all, nobody cares about Father's Day anyway. Nobody cares about Father's Day anyway. Father's Day is just a holiday they threw in because they had Mother's Day. Father's Day is an equality holiday. Nobody cares about Father's Day. It's an equality holiday. You can do anything on that day. Yesterday, lines started at restaurants early. I tried to go to First Watch, which was a breakfast restaurant. I went to First Watch first thing in the morning. The line was 27 days long. I went to First Watch. I was like, can I get on the list? They was like, nah, cuz too long. Not if it's only just one. Who gonna be on the grill? We don't celebrate Father's Day. That's the only reason why y'all like Father's Day, because y'all make the dads go out and cook their own food on Father's Day. The dads got to cook food for Mother's Day and Father's Day. So unfair. First Watch like, no. I tried to slide down. I was in an area where there's the First Watch and there's a Metro Diner. First Watch is when you want to be kind of fancy with your breakfast. Both of them are just IHOPs with alcohol. So I went to First Watch first, and they were like, no, cuz that ain't even it. Then I tried to slide down to Metro Diner. Now, Metro Diner, here we go. Now, if y'all are wondering if you've never heard of these restaurants before, I can give you a hierarchy. And this is my personal opinion. This is my personal opinion. First Watch is a top-tier breakfast restaurant. Top tier. The next tier is going to be Metro Diner. Next tier will be Cracker Barrel. Then the final tier is IHOP / Waffle House. IHOP and Waffle House, same thing. Those are bottom tier breakfast. IHOP, I'm gonna be honest with you. You only go to IHOP or Waffle House if you don't feel like doing it. It's nothing in IHOP or Waffle House that make you be like, man, I couldn't make this at home. It's just I didn't feel like doing it. You go to IHOP or Waffle House just because you didn't feel like doing it. Matter of fact, most of the stuff at IHOP or Waffle House you probably make better at home, but you just didn't feel like paying a bunch of money, and I just didn't feel like doing it. The next tier is going to be Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel is better than IHOP and Waffle House, but it still ain't classy. Plus, you got to deal with the racism on your way in. You got to deal with the racism on the way in. You gotta really know that Harriet Tubman would be mad at you for eating in there. You got to already know it. You got to know Harriet Tubman would be mad at you for going inside a Cracker Barrel. She would be hot. Frederick Douglass would be shaking his head. But then if you gave him the pancakes, he'd be like, oh, but I understand. Frederick Douglass would be mad at you. You would no longer be part of the talented 10th. W.E.B. Du Bois would be like, I don't like you, but I love these pancakes. It's Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel's not made for us, but it's delicious. We've gotten in there, but it's delicious. It's the crispy edges. Without question, it's the crispy edges on the pancakes. Denny's shouldn't even be open still. Denny's is in the same tier as IHOP and Wendy's. I mean, IHOP and Waffle House and Denny's. Now, we start talking about Village Inn, Pop's Diner, Metro Diner. They all on the same tier. Village Inn, Pop's Diner, Metro Diner. Those are all diners. You got to go. You get in any of those. Antoine, my boy Kev on stage said, when you go and sit in the rocking chairs at the Cracker Barrel, they actually call you a racial slur. He said, if you actually sit back, that thing will be like, Nick, girl. You got to listen to them. Listen to those rocking chairs. They say it when you're rocking them. Nick, girl. So you got to watch them. That's Kev on stage's joke. Broken Egg, and First Watch in a class of their own. That's top tier. Those are top tier breakfast places. The mimosas is what puts you up there. The mimosas is really what gets you the level of mimosas. If you got the multi-flavor mimosas, stuff like that. Now, the black guy that got the one in Dallas and all them other places, those are great too. Those are fantastic too. Fantastic. Weekend watch is on the way. The Rustic Smooth. Yeah, I've been to Yolks. I've been to both Yolks. Yolks. And I love KB as a person, as a businessman, an entrepreneur. Yolks, second tier. Yolks is just missing making it to that next level. Citrus, second tier. Citrus, second tier. The Bee and the Biscuit, first tier. Now a lot of these restaurants, now a lot of these hotels are doing brunches. The Renaissance Hotel does a breakfast brunch, first tier. Yeah, one good, one bad. Lisa said bottom tier. So I've never been to Bay Local. I put Bee and the Biscuit up. I put Bee and the Biscuit up top tier. I put Bee and the Biscuit up. Anything that if you can include biscuit in your name, I'm with it. I'm with it. Messy Monday. I got the weekend recap coming up, but Messy Monday. As I continue to live, man, now that I've hit 41, man, I realize that life is different, that there's different things that's going on. I realize life is a different thing. And the older I get, now, first of all, brunch. Chandler, let's talk about brunch. Let's talk about the term brunch. Brunch, and I'm tired of brunch. And I'm gonna tell you, the barbecue people ruin brunch. Barbecue people, y'all ruin brunch. Brunch used to be a functional meal. Now brunch is just something y'all go to because y'all too lazy to get up in the morning and eat breakfast. Brunch has just become breakfast. Brunch used to be functional. Brunch used to be something you waited up for. You intentionally skipped breakfast, and we were gonna have a lot at brunch. We were gonna have roast beefs and smoked salmons and all kinds of amazing stuff at brunch. Now, y'all Negroes just bougie, y'all and just go to breakfast late. If we can keep it a stack, if we can keep it 100, and a lot of my barbecue people only like brunch because they want to drink. Y'all are just using brunch as an excuse to drink at 11 a.m. Y'all don't care about brunch. Brunch used to be sophisticated. Now brunch is hood. Now brunch used to be, we ain't never used to have people twerking at brunch. Mimosas and crushes. That's all everybody's doing. All y'all want to do is get drunk. Mimosas and crushes. Let me get a mimosa. Let me get mimosas. Listen, now, if I'm gonna be honest with you, Andre was on his way out of business. Andre is the cheapest champagne you can find in the world. Andre was on their way out of business. They were closing their doors to the Andre factory. And then the barbecue people decided they wanted to start having brunch. Bottomless mimosas. Andre was back. Andre was back. Nobody drinking Andre until y'all decided to go bottomless mimosas. Now Andre's back in business. Now you can't keep Andre on the shelves. Andre was becoming a liquor that died. We've had liquors that have served their purpose. MD 2020 gone. Cisco out of here. And Andre was doing his thing. They were playing taps. Bam, bam, bam. And then the stud started going to brunch. and Andre was like, Mortimer, we're back. Big Mouth Mickey's. Mickey's gone. Night Train. Wild Turkey. R.I.P. to those drinks. But y'all brought Andre back. And now y'all talking about the man mosas. I see you, Tom. You talking about the man mosas. Listen, fellas, I can't even lie. We'll drink them because it's a drink, but the mimosa ain't really for us. I tell anybody, I say, look, man, if you're gonna give me any of those drinks, put it in a man glass. Having to go to breakfast while listening to Kendrick Lamar diss and people crip walking while you trying to eat eggs is insane. Eggs ain't, listen, bacon and eggs ain't a party food. What's going on, Gary? My man Cashwell. Cashwell, everything around me. I'm not ordering a mimosa. It's things that you can't listen. And I know we started the show off by giving Studs credit. But I think there's a lot of things that men have a hard time ordering. Fried apples, grits, bacon, biscuits, bacon, eggs is cool. Chicken and waffles. I mean, I'm with it. But I don't want a chicken finger and waffles. I want chicken and waffles. Breast, wing. Give me chicken and waffles. Not no chicken finger and waffles. No, that's for children. I'm a grown man. Give me a piece of chicken and waffles. If I'm gonna add chicken and waffles, preferably wing or breast. Preferably a wing or a breast. White meat. Let make my chicken racist. Whites only. I just think there's some things that men can't order. I just think there are drinks that men can't order. I think there's just ways that you can't do it. Men, we can't order. Listen, I know you might want to, and I know it's nothing but vodka in it, but you can't get that martini. Men, you can't order that lemon drop. You a grown man. What you ordering a lemon drop for? You better not. You better not. Now, if you go and take a sip of her lemon drop, okay. But don't you be I'm telling you now, if I'm ever out with the fellas and everybody like, yo, let me get a Hennessy on the rocks. Let me get a rum and coke. Let me get an old fashioned. Yo, let me get a lemon drop. Hey, we done. I'm asking for the check. Yo, let me get a check, cuz. I'm out. He ain't even with us no more. Sex on the beach? No. Blue motorcycle? Bet not. And I ain't even gonna lie to you. If you with your lady and you take a sip of those drinks, they're usually delicious. They're usually delicious drinks. But I wish you would, sir. I wish you would. Tito's is fine. Man or woman. Women can't order anything. It's manly drinks, but if a woman orders it, men just be like, okay, she a drinker. Dudes, we can't do all that. Dudes, you can't order no sex on the beach. Let me have the sex on the beach. Nah. Can't do it, fellas. You can't order that flight. Unless you in like a whiskey place, a bourbon bar, like they be like, we got the bourbon flights. But you better not get that mimosa flight. I'm telling you right now, sir. If you order that mimosa flight, I'm gonna need you to fly away from this table. I don't even know what a trash can is, Cashwell, but that sounds manly. Sound like a man can order a trash can. Is that the drink with the drink in it? Is that the drink with the drink in it? You can get, if you're gonna get a flight, it better be the right kind of flight. It better be a man drink flight. It better be a whiskey flight or some of that nature. You can do a trash can. That ain't nothing more manly than that. What's more manly than get a drink with a drink in it? That's man stuff. Or do you a drink with a drink in it? Yeah. That's a man drink. Number one man drink that women can drink. The number one man drink that a woman can also drink is the Long Island iced tea. The Long Island iced tea, that's a man's drink. Women can drink them too. Hennessy just tastes like bad choices and regret. And I know a lot of y'all enjoy Hennessy, but Hennessy is just bad choices and regret in a bottle. That's all that is. Back to what I was saying. I've learned the difference between men and women. And I realize men and women see a lot of things differently. So now that I got a good mixture of both men and women up here, women and men and women. Now I say I got both of y'all on here. I'm going to ask y'all this question. Hennessy tastes like boiled penny water. That is hilarious. That is the best description of Hennessy I've ever heard. Boiled penny water. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way. I'm starting to realize stuff that we see life differently. Men and women see life differently. And I'm going to ask this question. What are items that you can buy from the store and immediately use, and immediately wear? I'm talking about clothing items and linen. Ladies, I saw a young lady do something just the other day that I found extremely weird. She went out and bought some new towels and washcloths. Brand new towels, brand new washcloths, linen. And I saw her and I was like, you gonna go put those in the closet? She's like, no, I can't put them in the closet. I gotta wash them first. I was confused. I was like, what do you mean? She's like, you can't just use the towel. You gotta wash it first. So I gotta put it through the wash machine first before I wear it. She's like, yeah. Then I found out, to my surprise, to my chagrin, that you are supposed to do that with underwear. I'm going to tell you one thing about me. I'm different. I love the smell of a fresh wife beater. I love that smell. Give me that fresh wife beater out the pack with the tape still on there. I throw that on. I love the smell of it. Fresh drawers, put them on me. Drawers is going from the pack to the sack. I'm telling y'all right now, my drawers is going from the pack to the sack. And apparently women are like, oh, you gotta wash your first. No. I ain't never washed an outfit before I wore it. It's ridiculous. What is we washing the clothes for? Somebody come help me. Fernita said you got to wash them first. And says everything needs to be washed first. It's ridiculous. I'm not washing nothing until I wear it. Men and women see life different. That's not even running across a man's mind. I get a new shirt. I put the shirt on. I wear the shirt out the store. I worked in retail before. I worked at Montgomery Ward. I worked at Hex. That's how far back I go. Macy's. All right, so Lynn said you don't have to wear a package underclothes, but anything not packed. See, here's the thing about drawers. I'm not even worried about nobody else trying them on. Ain't nobody trying drawers on. You just get drawers, you wear them out. Anybody, whatever store, I don't know what store is letting you buy drawers that's been tried on. Who's letting you try on drawers? Who letting you try on drawers? I know women try them on. Men, pack the sack. They going from pack to sack. Matter of fact, I don't even buy separate drawers. Buying separate drawers is too much. Drawers already cost too much. Drawers is way too expensive in the first place. So I'm buying a pack of drawers. Matter of fact, I won't buy drawers unless I see that extra pair. If that 5 ain't got a line through it and there's a 6, like they gave me a 6 pair of drawers for free, doing it. Socks? Socks? Socks is ridiculous. Socks, underwear, and I'm telling you what, I blame fashion for why white t-shirts and stuff went up. White tees and white beaters used to be cheap, but now dudes, since they want to wear them as outer accessories, now that people are wearing their underwear on the outer, now their underwear become outerwear, now they high. Now it's high. All you guys that want to show your little muscles off and don't want to wear no t-shirt, all the Gary Cashwells of the world, got it high. Messy Monday. It's messy. I'm going to tell y'all right now. Next time I go in the gym, I'm going to start telling guys, hey, widen your back strap on your shirt. Them guys that wear that, and I know as you muscle guys, them guys be all strong, and they got them spaghetti strap shirts on. You a man in that spaghetti strap shirt, I can't respect you. I don't care how muscular you are, how strong you are. This has nothing to do with anything. But once you put that spaghetti strap shirt on, sir, I've lost all respect for you. Why no straps out on that shirt? Them dudes had them shirts in the back that be cut real thin in the back. You got a thong back shirt on. If you got that thong back shirt on, I can't respect you. I can't respect you in that thong back shirt, sir. I don't need to see your shoulder blades. Your shoulder blades should always be covered. Ladies, go ahead and let these guys know y'all don't respect it. Let them know y'all don't respect it. Them dudes with them little tennis shirts on, they whole back be out. Tell them, ladies, y'all don't respect a man with his back out. Cover your back up, sir. The gym is a disrespectful place. I'm telling y'all, the outfits you see at the gym be disrespectful. Now the dudes be wearing the little teeny shorts. I'll tell you right now, man, if your sack he's that bench seat, if your sack hits the bench, I'm leaving the gym. If your sack first, you should have some sort of coverage. If you out there, you lifting weights, you sit down on that seat, and your meat hits the seat, nobody want to use that seat no more. How am I supposed to come over there and bench press after you done put your mess? No press after your mess. I can't come and bench press after you done left your junk on there. I can't do it. I won't do it. First of all, towel lint is what you're supposed to have. You're supposed to have towel lint. It'll come off eventually. And I think I've already asked this, but how often do you got to change towels? How often do you got to change towels? You should be clean when you come out the shower. Your towel should never be dirty. I don't know. 3 times a week, he says. I say use that towel once a month. You got to keep taking that towel dries off every day. That frequent towel changing is a mess. Courtney said every 2 days you change. What is you doing? Are you not getting clean what's happening? I got to speak at a school today, and I don't know what time I'm supposed to be there. I gotta speak at this school. I don't know what time I'm supposed to be there. I gotta go find it. My life being shambles. I'm supposed to be places I don't never know where I'm supposed to be. Y'all think my IT is horrible. My management is the worst. 1 o'clock. Cordy said, I'm the one watching. I do what I want. You was looking for me at Douglas Park, and let me tell you this, Snoop. I ain't even gonna lie. I wasn't officially invited. I didn't know what it was until I saw your pictures. Then I realized, I could have come. Cause like you said, I'm going to go cook at Douglas Park. I was like, I'm coming through. But then I was like, I can't just be popping up on school grounds just to be popping up. That's 100% trespassing. So I didn't show up. Then when I saw what it was, I was like, I could have shown up. So that was just a miscommunication all the way through. I would have been there. But my weekend recap was real simple, man. I was off this weekend. One of the very few weekends that I'm ever off. So I was excited about being off this weekend. I stayed busy on yesterday. That was my way of dealing with the Mother's Day thing. I just stayed busy. I was doing stuff. I started the morning off by getting an MRI. Because what's better than that? Started the morning off with an MRI. I went to the gym, picked my son up, let him shoot some shots. He put some shots up on the goal. It's been fun watching him get better. He's still pretty bad, but I enjoy watching him get better. Then I went to cookouts for the rest of the day. I was like, let me stop by. Some people had some cookouts. I went to some cookouts. I came home, went to sleep. That was it. News, weather, and sports. Sports last night. All the playoff series is even, it looks like. The Indiana Pacers beat the Knicks, and the Nuggets beat Minnesota. So that was all that was important from last night. Because Boston plays tonight. They got real. The Knicks, they beat the Knicks. Now, I haven't seen the Knicks beat them that. They got my ball. Mavs won over the weekend. Boy, that's what your Mavs them. You really ain't on being a Mavs fan. You really all in on being a Mavs fan. That's what's up. Not everybody knows much about the Mavs since Dirk Nowitzki left, but I'm with you. All right, let me find this word of the day so we can get out of here on time today. Word of the day. Woo! Listen, today was Messy Monday. I'm telling y'all, I don't be picking out what the word's gonna be. This Messy Monday. Today's word of the day is instigate. Oh yeah, you from Dallas? Okay, I get you. The word of the day is instigate. Instigate. To instigate something is to cause it to happen or begin. The pair was accused of instigating a plot to oust the newly elected mayor. Instigate. Instigate. Sometimes you got to be an instigator. Huh? Instigate. Luka, let me tell y'all something about the NBA. The NBA has become a sport. This is I'm an instigator problem. This is a fat man era in the NBA. There has never been a time where fat players have been celebrated like today's NBA. Luka Doncic, some of the most out of shape players are the best players in the NBA. Yeah, I saw. Yeah, KC versus Baltimore. I'm not excited about that. I mean, it's gonna be a good game, but I'm not overly excited. That opening game, you knew KC was gonna be there. Basketball players used to be thin, svelte. The most athletic players in the league, they ran that. Now, that fat player's in. I feel like now I got a chance. Fat players are in. Luka Doncic and Nikola Jokic. Two of the fattest guys out there running the league. Joel Embiid, he ain't did near sit up. Jalen Brunson ain't got a muscle on him. Ain't got a muscle nowhere. These guys are dominating the league. You got all these players that are in great shape. LeBron spending millions of dollars every year on 90% of his body. He don't care about his feet. His feet are terrible. LeBron's feet. If you ever seen LeBron's feet, you don't ever want your feet to go LeBron. Don't ever let your feet go LeBron. But fat basketball players are in. You got to lose that weight. Run up the court slowly. Be wide. They can't get around you. And listen, and if that's what they're going to do, the Europeans are going to take the hustle out, I'm all in. Jokic hates it. He hates everything about his job. That man is a professional basketball player that hates his job. He hates going to work. That man won the whole championship last year and was upset that he had to be there for the parade. That man hates going to work. I love it. I love it. I'm getting ready to get out of here, man. It's a big boy world. And I love everything about it. It's becoming a big boy world. They just haven't told airplanes yet. They just ain't told airplanes that it's a big boy world yet. Airplanes don't care. Airplanes be like, you just gonna have to figure out what to do with his armrest. That armrest on that airplane, how you feeling like Jesus on the cross? Because that armrest is coming right through. It's gonna pierce your side. Yeah, it's gonna pierce your side. That armrest is not playing no games with you. Ain't playing no game. Oh, sporting arenas? You got to buy good seats at a sporting arena if you want to be able to fit into the seats. You ever go? I went to a Wizards game one time. I was sitting in the 400s up in the top. Man, them seats like this big. There's no way. Ain't no way. You got to have a good seat to have a good seat. You got to pay for a good seat to have a good seat. Now, the train is made for the fat man. The train is a beautiful experience. The rest of it, can't do it. Oh, no. I'm so sorry to hear that. I had no idea. That hit me hard. I'm so sorry. My condolences to you and your family. My condolences. I'm not a professional funeral goer, but I can drive by at least. I'll get in the line. I like when the line for a funeral is long, so I'll get in the line. I had no idea. Condolences. Well, now I'm just in the show. Hey man, I do this show and I never know I say this all the time, and like a lot of people don't know how y'all affect me. So like I be ready to give up doing the show. Let me tell you something. I have quit this show so many times. The number of times I've quit this show is ridiculous. I've quit it so many times. And then there'll be moments like this one where people are like, hey man, thank you for helping me laugh because I'm going through whatever. It's crazy. It's crazy. I usually have no idea how that works out. So, I know you thanking me for making you laugh through the show, but man, I appreciate you for encouraging me to keep going. A lot of people, man, when I see people, when people meet me in the street and give me strange oils and different stuff of that nature, man, it makes me feel like, like I made a difference in some people's lives. So I definitely appreciate it. But hey man, we gotta appreciate life, appreciate those that are around us, appreciate those that we love, We got to love ourselves. Then we start there, man. We love ourselves, give ourselves grace and ways out to make things work. I appreciate all of y'all, man. Let's you know how it is. You know what the mantra is. Today's Monday. Let's master Monday. And once we master Monday, the rest of the week knows exactly how to get through it. Let's go out there, man, and have a magnificent Monday, man. Magical Monday. Let's go out there and take over the world. Let's show the rest of the week that it's going to have to bow down to what we got. And if we don't get it right today, man, let's try it again tomorrow. But let's do our best to get it right today. As I always say, man, y'all make sure y'all make somebody feel good today, even if that somebody just happens to be you. I'm out. Lord willing, I'm out. Love y'all. Peace.
Kick your shoes off, take a load off. Don't go nowhere till the show's off. Oh, you know it's gonna be a movie when you got Clayton Cassidy on your TV. Yeah, already know Mr. Funny Man. Coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Clayton Cassidy Show. Funny Man, coming to you and making you laugh again.